Hi guys! Today we're going to be talking about what probability and expected value are. So, what is probability? Well, probability is the likelihood that an event is going to occur. Probability of 0 is going to be impossible and it's not going to happen. Now, the probability between 0 and 0.5 is that it could happen, but it's unlikely. Probability of 0.5 is that there is going to be a 50-50 chance of it happening. And now the probability between 0.5 and 1, it's likely to happen. And finally, the probability of 1, it's that it's certain and it's going to happen for sure. Now, what's expected value? So, expected value is a way of probability to give the expected outcome of an event in the long run. In order to find expected value, you have to multiply each possible outcome by the probability and then add the products. The letter E represents expected value. Now, we will go see our examples.
A game is played at the Midway inside of Circus Circus. It is called Lily Pad Challenge. To play the game, you must pay $2. There are 50 lily pads total. 5 are blue, 10 are red, 10 are yellow, and 25 are clear. If you land on a blue, you win the big prize of $10. If you land on red or yellow, you win a medium prize of $5. If you land on a clear lily pad, you win nothing. What is the game's expected value? Describe what this means in practical terms.
To solve the problem, you need to create a table with 4 columns: event, outcome, probability, and outcome multiplied by the probability. After, you have to identify all the possible events that can happen. Is landing on blue. The second event is landing on red or yellow. The third event is landing on clear. In order to play, you have to pay $2. If you land on blue, you win $10. Under outcome, you write down $10 minus $2, which comes out to $8. If you land on red or yellow, you win $5, which comes out to $3. Now, if you land on clear, you lose $2 since you don't win anything. There is 5 blue lily pads over the total of 50. So the probability would come out to 5 over 50, simplified down to 1/10. The total amount of red or yellow lily pads is 20. So the probability comes out to 20 over 50. So you simplify it down to 2/5. The probability of landing on clear is 25 over 50. Simplify it down to 1/2, which comes out to 0.5 in decimal form. So you multiply $8 times 0.1 to come out to 0.84. So you multiply 3 times 0.4 to get 1.2. So you multiply -2 times 0.5 to get the total of -1. Now we have to solve for E, which is the expected value. In order to solve for E, you have to add all the totals together. So for example here, we're going to add 0.8 plus 1.2 minus 1, which equals to $1. So now we write out the expected value is $1. In the long run, the player expects to win $1 for every game.
NSSA is planning to invest $2,000 to host a drive-in movie. They expect to make $2,500 off of the tickets sold, but if it rains on the day of the event, they won't make any profit and lose all of the money invested. If the weather forecast for the day of the movie suggests a 10% possibility of rain, would the drive-in be a good investment? What is the expected value?
In order to solve this problem, we need to create a table with 4 columns:
event, outcome, probability, and outcome multiplied by the probability. Looking at the problem, we know we have two events, no rain or rain. Now, we know that if it doesn't rain, we're expected to make $2,500 off of the tickets sold. So we would do $2,500 minus the $2,000 we invested, giving us a total of $500 left. Now, if it rains, we're expected to earn nothing. We would just lose the $2,000 we invested. Now, the probability of no rain, looking back at the problem, it says that there is a 10% chance of rain. So then that would give us a 0.90 probability of no rain and a 0.10 probability of rain. Onto the last column, we would have to multiply the outcome times the probability. So we would multiply 500 times 0.90, giving us $450. Then we would multiply negative 2,000 times 0.10, giving us $200. Now we have to solve for E, which is the expected value. It would be $450 minus 200, which would give us $250. This means the expected value is $250, and in the long run, NSSA expects to gain $250.